Hello and welcome to the Faith Report, bringing you those Christian news bites you won't find in mainstream media. Today, I want to talk about an alarming report that recently came out about the persecution of Christians in India. According to the data from the United Christian Forum, there were 687 attacks against Christians in India in 2023 alone. That's almost 2 attacks every day across 23 states. Most of the violence was concentrated in a few northern states, with Uttar Pradesh recording the highest number at 287 incidents. This trend of violence against Christians in India has steadily increased since 2014, which is very troubling to see. India has constitutional protections for freedom of religion, but clearly these protections are not being enforced properly. Even more disturbing is that 11 Indian states have anti-conversion laws, requiring government permission to convert religions. This fundamentally violates principles of religious freedoms. Looking at the specifics in the report, the attacks typically involve radical Hindu mobs interrupting Christian gatherings or assaulting individuals under accusations of forced conversions. Often, mobs will hand people over to the police on false charges after assaulting them. There were also some mass-scale attacks, like in Chhattisgarh in 2022, when over 1,000 Christian adivasis were displaced from their homes. Despite widespread criticism, the Indian government has largely failed to punish the attackers or provide justice for Christians. There is even evidence of police colluding with Hindu extremist groups and refusing to properly investigate crimes against Christians. The lack of accountability is extremely troubling and allows this violence to continue unchecked. Unfortunately, the same pattern is seen across many parts of the world where Christians face intense persecution. For example, in Nigeria, attacks against Christians have been rampant, with groups like Boko Haram and Fulani militants terrorising Christian communities. Thousands have been killed or displaced, and the Nigerian government has also struggled to contain the violence. I've actually done a recent video covering some of that news, and if you want to see that, click on the screen now. In the meantime, let's continue to uplift our persecuted family through prayer, advocacy and support. Jesus calls us to stand with the marginalised and oppressed, so let's be the hands and feet of Christ to our hurting brothers and sisters in India, Nigeria and beyond. Thank you for watching and God bless you all.